Hello Pisces, and welcome to your mini monthly tarot reading for the month of March. My name is Jennifer. For those of you that are new, just as a general reminder, I've already pre-shuffled and meditated with the decks so that we can get started right away. And if you find that this message resonates with you, I do invite you to check out the collective energy clearing that I do at the end of all the readings every single month. I'm like, are we in Pisces season? We are in Pisces season. So happy birthday to those Pisces that are having a birthday in the month of March. All right, at the beginning of the month, you have the Daughter of Discs. And this is talking to me about an energy where you're getting more focus, where you're getting more clarity, where you are starting to set your eyes on a specific goal. You are starting to set your eyes towards specific dreams, and you have the physical energy to go after it. You're not so much in the dreamy stages of planning or hoping or wishing. It's more like you're getting a clearer idea and you're wanting to move forward in that direction. You also have the Empress coming up for you in the first week. And so this is an energy of someone that cultivates their creativity, somebody that is nurturing and I'm going to say pampering themselves, but also their creative projects. It's an energy of seeing like the value in cultivating, in growing your creative projects, dreams, or ideas, but also how you apply that to yourself, and for others, how you apply that to your family or members of your family. In the second week of March, you have the Priestess of Swords coming up. And this is a message of your spirit guides or spirit coming through to guide you. So it's asking you to slow down a little bit and be receptive, or be open to synchronicities or messages that might come through, breadcrumbs that might be dropped to help you shift or move in the right direction. You are being guided during the second week, guided out of your fears, worries, and anxieties. Nine of Swords is a card of stress, of worry, of fear, of self-doubt, of overanalyzing, overthinking, obsessing. And so that's probably why you have this Empress card at the beginning, reminding you to stay grounded, to stay gentle, to stay nurturing of yourself in case things do arise. You are better equipped to manage it, and you do have support available to you in that week. Let me see the next card before I go with this one. Okay. You have the Three of Swords coming up in the third week. And so traditionally in the Rider-Waite Tarot, this card can signify sorrow or heartache or grief. But in this one more specifically, it's kind of like the grief or the hurt is coming from a lack of harmony within you. It's like your ego is at play, your heart is at play, and it's kind of conflicting with each other, and you're trying to be the bigger person, but there's still wounds that are being inflicted. However, I'm getting that through this discomfort or through this grief, it's helping you get to the heart of the issue, like the heart of the matter, or like helping you identify like where that thorn is located, because you have this star coming up. And this is bringing in healing, it's bringing in rejuvenation, it's bringing in clearing, it's washing away those lingering sorrows. So while some of that worry and anxiety that you might be feeling the week prior could be like heads ups or pointers to what's to come. Fourth week, you have the Six of Swords and the Five of Swords. So the Six of Swords is talking about it's talking about you coming into like harmony and synchronicity with yourself. It's talking about having I want to say spiritual success, but it's like a win of your spirit. Like you get to transcend what's been bothering you. You still have the Five of Swords coming up, which is still pointing to something that might still sting or hurt, or still be stinging. You might still be mending the wounds of the previous weeks. But you do have an opportunity to heal, and you do have an opportunity to transcend. So let's pull oracle cards for guidance for each of the weeks, because I'm getting it's a big month of healing. It's a big month of transmuting. I'm getting heavier energies that no longer serve you. In the first week, you have surrender your need to always be right. Give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationships. So in one area, this is asking you to be mindful of where you might still be holding on to a rigid stance, and be willing to be yielding with the intention of letting it go. Not with the intention of like being walked all over. It's more like I'm softening up my hold or judgment if it helps me let it go. You have surrender to receiving support and love. Allow the love and support of others in rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. Yeah, you have spirit and spirit guides coming in strong for you during the second week as support, but this is also a reminder to reach out for support to people in your life, whether it be friends or family, even for yourself, making sure that you have those self-care practices lined up for you. You have surrender fear. Let go of fearful stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment. Focus on solutions and celebrate every baby step forward. I'm getting that there might be fear of like what's to come, fear of confrontation, fear of like facing something head forward, or like straightforward. And so being very mindful of what those fears still are that might be keeping you stuck. Sometimes the story in your mind is scarier than what it is in real life. And you have surrendered to your intuition in the fourth week. Tune into your inner voice and be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. So any choices that you make, any directions you decide to head towards, being very mindful of your intuition to guide you through this. So because this is kind of a heavier reading, I do want to pull one more tarot card for this Five of Swords. is an opportunity to put you back into your power. It is pushing you into your Priestess of Wands energy. So whatever this might be, it might be uncomfortable to face or look at or go through, but it's putting you or pushing you towards an energy that is much more creative, much more expressive, much more in your power, much more intuitive as well. The Priestess of Wands is somebody that has a message to communicate, a message to express in whichever medium that is. And Pisces season is a creative energy, so it's almost like you're being pushed to be your more authentic self by turning over some scary stones. And one last card for this one. Surrender to passion. It's connecting you to your passion. It's connecting you to any of like your lower chakras. Like I'm getting second and third chakras that might be holding trauma, resentments, worries, fears. And so this time it's almost like pressuring you to look at it, release it, let it go, to open you up to this passion, to open you up to your fire, to open you up to your creativity. And this says it's like getting out of your head, feeling the fire in your belly, focusing on activities that ignite your passion and letting it flow. It's a process. It's a big month for you, Pisces. So let's pull one chakra card to close out your reading. I'm getting like the beginning of the month. You have a very warrior energy to you, very strong, very determined, and it's like anchor that energy and go for it. Yeah, there's that second chakra, carnelian, letting go. Letting go is not giving up. Sometimes it's the first step towards success. What are we willing and ready to let go once and for all? Moving forward, clearing up those lower chakras. And that's just metaphorically speaking, right? It's more like clearing up the wounds, the hurts, the misunderstandings, whatever this might be for you guys, to get you to get your energy freed up and moving on to something better. All right, Pisces. This is it's a heavier reading, but I have faith that you guys are gonna move through it just fine. Practicing a lot of self-care for the rest of March is going to be very helpful to you. Don't forget to reach out to others for support as well. Hope these messages were helpful to you, and we'll see you guys at the next readings. Bye.